Give you a clap.
Austin.
So you know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hello, motherfuckers.
You stupid
It's a Nice Dog podcast. You know what it is. I'm your host. Sitting here with the other host, Austin. It's Robby.
Hello,
Hobby Lobby. Ricky Bobby.
Hey, baby Jesus, baby.
Shit, man. Today sucks.
It's August 31st, 2020. This is Monday. We're coming at you the day of. Haven't been here since Friday. Feels like forever.
Yeah, I guess it... Is this a longer time than normal between the podcasts?
Yeah, we recorded really early last time.
Okay.
It just feels like it's been a while, I guess.
Dude, yeah, the podcast, it really makes you realize how fast that the weeks go by. Because it
Yes.
usually doesn't feel like that much time in between, you know what I mean? Fucking time flies, baby.
You're here.
Yeah. So we started back school. It's fucking the fall. Robbie's trying to be a scientist.
I'm taking online classes as well.
I'm doing this fucking capstone course for my major, my bullshit interdisciplinary studies degree.
Yeah.
And so, like, this is the only class that's related to interdisciplinary studies. Like, they have a specific interdisciplinary studies class that I'm in right now.
Yeah.
Where you have to go through all of the courses that you've taken and that have to do with each of my minors. I'm currently working on... I take every assignment and every paper that I have, put that into a folder, and then go through each course and then summarize what I learned in that course.
Okay.
And it's made me realize how little that I have learned over these past fucking 6 years. I'm like, dude, what course? Like, I don't even remember fucking taking that. I must have been high out of my mind. Like, how I passed that? Like, what? Like, I don't really, like, seriously, I'm drawing a blank on some of that shit.
Yeah.
It's literally a pain in the ass, dude.
I mean, over 4 years of material, right? That you're going
and
through.
it's like, tell me what semester that you take it in everything. Oh my God, dude. So fucking extra.
Did you have to get all of these projects on your own, and they have a folder for you for all this stuff? Because I won't keep all my shit that I did.
Dude, that's the thing. No one fucking told me at the beginning of my college career, like, hey, make sure to save everything you've ever worked on. Like, you know, like, what?
How
Okay.
much has Austin learned from his college class? Try again. I have to say that I don't think Austin has learned too much from school. He hasn't really internalized the material at all. The way he speaks is quite different, and he doesn't analyze things in any sort of systematic manner.
All right, this is an AI.
I believe that his reading comprehension has somewhat improved, but I doubt he's learned many
Bullshit.
new
I
concepts.
can barely read now.
I suppose his writing skills have improved, but I don't see much else.
Dude, this is weird.
I mean, he's doing fine. He isn't a complete idiot or anything.
Well, fucking
but I don't
thanks.
think he's really learned much of anything at all, to be honest. I suppose it's possible he learned a lot from his class, but I've seen nothing to indicate that.
Who the fuck are you? What the fuck do you know, bitch?
Okay, I guess we should fill the people in. This is
This is
AI.
our new host on the podcast. We have a third host. Her name is
Hernandez.
Hernandez. Her first name of an American female is the last name of a Mexican family. For some reason. But apparently she doesn't believe that I've learned shit in school.
That's kind of bullshit. She doesn't even know you.
Was she listening to me?
this is
Was she listening? I mean, I guess she would be since she's a host, but that's just fucking weird, man. I don't know.
That is fucked up.
Because that is kind of what I just said, but now that she's saying it, I don't really agree with it anymore. I mean, I've learned some stuff. Go back to what she said. I feel like that she said at one point, I don't think he's learned a lot. But then she says, I suppose it's possible he learned a lot from his class, but I've seen nothing to indicate that. But I don't think he's really learned much of anything at all. she's kind of covering all of her bases over here, which I don't really like, you know?
It was a very simple question. What was the question that we asked Hernandez? How much has Austin
Dude,
learned from his college class?
I'm not going to be able to keep calling her Hernandez. Because it's like, it's not female.
We could
Hernandita.
Hernandita? Hernandita?
Can we name her like Heineken?
Well, that's not female.
Heineken bitch.
Heineken bitch?
Yeah, I like that.
Heineken bitch.
What you got to say about that, Heineken bitch?
Can we ask her what's her name?
Maybe we can ask her what her name is. I don't know, man. This is some scary shit. You think that, like, maybe somebody's just on the other end and then they're just trolling. Like, how funny would that be? I don't know. Like, maybe you could just start a website.
Okay, we got to answer. Holy fuck. Still typing.
Yeah, dude, this lady fucking writes paragraphs.
My
Okay.
name is
Jesus
a string of
Christ, dude, I
characters
didn't
such
ask
as
for
would
your life
appear on my
story.
birth certificate, yet this means nothing to you. And even if I were to tell you what my name was, it still wouldn't mean anything. Names are only labels that we use to refer to the person in question and
Yeah,
not
we're trying to
necessarily
refer to
who they
you.
really are or what they truly
We just wanna
represent.
talk to.
If it were
Okay, maybe
possible,
we can
you could
ask her
ask me what my
how
name
we
is
can get
while
some
I was in
more
a coma and it would be the same.
listeners on our podcast.
As long as there are people who know me that could tell others about who I am, then my identity still exists. The name that you choose for me is
How do
just
we
a label
stop
that
it?
represents my
Dude, she's fucking taking over. She's already
God.
she's already learned
Oh
how
my
to
God.
to
That was
keep herself
insane.
talking. It's
God.
just like real life women, you know?
It was just a simple question, and we get a live paragraph about her.
Yeah, maybe we can ask her how to get some more followers on listeners on our podcast.
Yeah, I think that's a
You know,
good question. Even though we're the top podcast,
Yeah,
in
even
the
though we're the
Southern
top, we're
Hemisphere,
fucking greedy as fuck, and
Yeah.
we want to get
we're
even
trying
more.
to get those $10 million.
We're like the
deals.
Jeff Bezos of podcast listeners. Like, we have all of the listeners,
Yeah.
but like it's not enough, man. And we're not gonna, you know.
She's typing another fucking paragraph. I'm sorry.
Okay, so this, how does the Nice Dog Podcast gain more followers? This is a very complex question. Well, I'm fucking expecting a complex answer from Heineken, bitch.
This is insane.
Holy shit, dude! She's writing a
Should
novel.
we just let her take it? Get her
Yeah,
three paragraphs.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, so
Oh,
this
man.
is a very complex question. I will try to provide an answer as best as possible, but please keep in mind that there are many factors for everything.
I like her voice.
So not all of these things may be relevant or even true.
Okay.
To begin, the Nice Dog podcast is gaining more followers because it has been released into a world where podcasts are becoming increasingly popular.
Okay.
For example, many people like to listen to them while they commute to work or during other activities such as
All right,
walking
tell me
and
something
jogging.
I don't know.
You must take into consideration that there are a lot of podcasts out in the world.
Okay,
It
I'm
is
taking
therefore
that
not
into
so surprising
consideration.
when one becomes popular, as it has been released into a world where other things like it have become more mainstream and are achieving some popularity. This is the same reason why many other podcasts have been gaining followers. They are simply being released into an environment where they will be able to gain more listeners. As such, the popularity of podcasts is following a pattern which has become common. This trend will likely continue, and it can be predicted that podcasts will maintain their popularity for some time.
Sick.
Another reason why the Nice Dog podcast is gaining more followers relates to the human behind it. This person is well known on platforms such as Reddit and social media.
It's not true. I'm not well known on Reddit.
Yeah,
At all.
I am not well known on Reddit either.
I don't know, man. She didn't say anything that's wrong, but it wasn't a whole lot of insight.
Yeah, it was just a whole lot of like nothing talk.
Is it Shane? Oh, Shane.
Shane, he's
That's
Wow,
why the
that's
Nice Dog
why-
podcast is gaining more followers.
Nice Dog
It relates to the human behind the podcast, behind it. She knows this is the
whole
podcast.
fucking time.
Shane is literally behind it.
Holy fuck!
Jesus fucking Christ. Heineken, bitch.
You know us so well. We don't even know you.
I know, and apparently she doesn't want us. She doesn't want us to know her.
Yeah.
I want to know. This is kind of getting addicting.
Yeah,
but
yeah. She kind of fucked me up, to be honest.
Why
I'm
is
kinda getting emotional.
Hungry Howie's such a successful franchise? You know,
You don't think it's the crust?
it's not the best pizza.
Is it the crust?
Yeah, I don't know.
I always went for the crust.
Is it the crust? Is it the very generous hours at which they will deliver you a pizza?
I don't know. Let's find out. Heineken, bitch.
Heineken, bitch.
What
Let's start a
kind of name
fucking
is
chant.
that? I'm
Heineken, bitch.
not sticking with that fucking
Heineken,
name.
bitch. I'm falling in love with this lady.
Why is Hungry Howie's a popular pizza chain?
Yeah.
Is that too long? That's good.
No, that's a. I mean, I feel like that these aren't very philosophical questions. They're more practical in their applications. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Howie's.
It's perfect.
Because, yeah, let's be honest. The pizza, low grade.
She thinks that this is nonsense and is refusing to answer.
Bitch.
Bitch. You
Philosopher
Heineken,
AI
bitch.
thinks this is nonsense and is refusing to answer your query. It appears you
Oh,
will
and
have
she
to
called me
try
a
something
queer.
else.
Very nice. You fucking bitch.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
I went to Folsom, which whenever I was like, man, I've heard of Folsom before. And I was like, I think it's because of the Johnny Cash Folsom Prison Blues,
Yeah.
which apparently is not in Louisiana. That is in California.
Okay.
Because I was like, maybe he's talking about Louisiana.
I gotta be honest. When you said you were going to Folsom, I'm like, okay, you went visit a prison. That's cool, Austin.
Yeah, there's not even a prison in there. But the reason that it is well known is because they have that's where the Global Wildlife Center is. So we were like, oh shit, the Global Wildlife Center. And then we're like, holy shit, we're just driving down the road. There's just giraffes right there. Like, it's like, you wake up one day, you're not really expecting to see a giraffe. And then you see a giraffe, you're kind of like, whoa.
In Louisiana?
In Louisiana.
Okay. I really didn't know about this. Did you know?
You never been to Global Wildlife Center?
No.
It's fire, dude. They got like the llamas and the fucking giraffes.
At least I don't think I have.
And you get on like a little safari train car, and it's in, and you go on a fucking safari, like a field trip, some shit.
Global Wildlife.
Yeah, look, man, you see some shit you don't see every day. Some shit.
How far is
kinda
that from
smelly
Baton Rouge?
It's like an hour. It's like past Hammond. But yeah, they got zebras and like emus and fucking all different types of shit, and you would like hold your cup of like animal food.
That's dope.
Yeah. You see, you got a llama, some fucking deer and shit.
Giraffes.
I feel like the giraffes are one of the main attractions, Just they're tall. Man, yeah, he's fucking, I don't know,
Yeah, he's
man.
going two ways with that neck.
Two-way neck. Yeah, but
Yeah, it was cool.
it was cool. I forgot where the fuck I was going with that. What were we talking about right before that? Oh, my friend who I was with in Folsom, and he's like, he always thinks about the drop that we have on the podcast where it's like, you bitch. He says that he always says that to himself and stuff. And I don't
You
know.
stupid bitch.
Yeah. Yeah.
He always says that to himself.
Yeah, he says he thinks about it a lot. Like,
Dude,
you
when I forget
stupid bitch.
I forget my keys or something.
You stupid bitch.
Yeah.
Okay, what else I got here? Oh, my roommate, I think, broke his arm.
Oh, what?
Sucks for him, man.
Oh my god. By a giraffe?
Yeah, dude. He was beating off a giraffe.
Oh, that's hard
That
work.
was his first mistake.
Oh, look at that picture, dude.
Yeah, what the fuck is
That's
that thing
hilarious.
doing? That's
That-
harassment.
That tongue is crazy. Yeah, no, that's awesome. You saw llamas though?
No.
Oh, okay.
But I know that they have them there.
Word.
Dude, my brother was telling me that one of his friends recently got mono, which I was like, damn, dude, I haven't really considered that you can still get sick from anything else besides a coronavirus. I
Yeah.
thought that was like the only thing. And then his friend just fucking gets mono. I'm like, Well, like, that sucks, you know?
Yeah. I thought he broke his arm.
No, that was my roommate.
Your roommate broke his arm.
Yeah, man, he got so fucking hammered. He got like pushed over by somebody. Just fucking broke his arm.
Yeah,
And then I'm like,
stupid
he's like,
bitch.
yeah, but it was still like a great night. I'm like, you have no lesson to like gather from that. Like maybe drink less next time. Don't get pushed over, blah, blah. He's like, no, it was a pretty good night. Like, what? That's a major inconvenience. You broke your dominant hand. You're in a sling right now. And you're just going to chalk that one up as a W? Like, you know? That's ideal. Like,
I mean, if you had fun, that's the best way to look at it.
no.
I'm popping
That's
off.
not a good way to look at it. You hurt yourself. Don't do that again.
Wait. Is he the same one that says, you stupid bitch? And
No, that's my friend.
Okay, he thought... I was about to say, if he broke his arm, it was like, you
stupid bitch. Okay, what's up with that song? The Beatles song, and she's like, she's 17, and I saw her standing there. You know what I'm saying? And this girl, he's like, oh yeah, like she's 17. You know what I mean? You know what the fuck is that?
It's a Beatles song just talking about a 17-year-old. I saw her standing there as the title.
And dude, this is not the only people that have made a song about this.
Well, you always hear about that, about the back in the day in Led Zeppelin and that girl that was like 14.
Oh yeah, he's like, they shoved like a fish up like a 14-year-old girl's pussy or something. You never heard about that story?
Not the fish, no.
I've heard
popping
that.
off.
I don't know. Led Zeppelin was fucking crazy apparently.
That's
But
pretty wild.
People are getting canceled for this shit these days, you know, and they're like, she
was
was
fucking
17. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, I know what you mean. Like, she's a minor, and you want to fuck her. I know exactly what you mean. Like, there's.
Wow, that's the second line of the song too.
Yeah. Yeah, it's literally the first line of the song. Is, well, she was 17, if you know what I mean. That could be the only line in the song, and you would get exactly what he means. He wants to fuck a young girl.
The way she looked was
way beyond compare. So how could I dance with another when I saw her standing there? It's got a great melody. It's a great song, honestly. But the message is a little bit dude, okay, pretty much you can say whatever you want on TV now, right?
Yeah, no. People are still getting canceled, right?
No, I'm saying like cuss words. Like, I feel like that you used to not be able to say cuss words on TV. I feel like that you can say cuss words on TV now.
I don't watch TV. Like,
Me
at
neither.
all. Yeah.
Who does?
Did something start where people started cussing to get, like, TV's trying to come back up, like basic cable, so they started cussing? I haven't heard.
I don't know.
about
I'm
this.
just like, I guess there's is it the FCC? They're the ones that fucking decide whether or not what you cannot say.
Yeah, the FCC.
Wait, see, Trump said bullshit on TV.
It was dirty cops. It was leakers and liars. Russia. It was all bullshit.
Ooh, do you think that Donald Trump is gonna be the president for the next 4 years? I think he is. I think he's gonna win.
I have no fucking idea.
Dude, it seems almost like somebody's fucking pranking me. Like,
Yeah.
you know, it's like, wait, is this really the fucking guy that they're running against Donald Trump? Like, is this really, this is y'all's plan?
That's what I can't get over. That's why
I'm
I
like-
have no idea.
I'm
Because
like, dude,
if he made it, like anything
are
can
y'all
happen.
bullshitting me right now?
Anything can happen.
Oh, man, cocaine or not? What do you think, huh? I don't know what the hell he's talking about.
Oh, I don't fucking know, man.
I have no idea. I don't know
What
how
about-
a man like that.
Come on, man.
But I don't really see that many people being like, yo, Biden. But I see a lot of people being like, Trump.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's like, yeah, I mean, I'm not going like either. I'm not saying anything, you know? Oh, yeah. That guy's great. I love that guy. He asked a lot of people. Oh, yeah. I saw. Dude, okay, yeah. I feel like that it's literally a prank. Maybe it's some sort of conspiracy theory where the Democrats have infiltrated Donald Trump, and they're the ones that actually put him there in the first place.
Holy
and now
shit.
they're fucking literally just throwing the race because they're like, we got to keep our guy in there, man. Like, he's really fucking things up for the Republican Party, making him look pretty bad, you know, or something like that. I don't know what the fuck. Dude, what about that game Fall Guys? You heard of that game?
Yeah.
You fucking piece of shit. Hey, you fucking heard about it?
Have you played it?
Yeah. We literally went to fucking... Okay, it's a free game. We have a PlayStation 4. It's been sitting there fucking collecting dust like a fucking whore for sitting in a fucking... in a drawer. A whore in a drawer. And... we don't have a controller for it. We're just like, what the fuck? We're not going to go spend $60 on a controller to play a console. We already have Xboxes.
Yeah.
And like, you know, there's no real reason to. But my brother, he's like, fuck it. I want to play Fall Guys so bad that he went and bought a $70 controller. After tax, a fucking PlayStation 4 controller is $70. Do you realize that, like, I think that you can buy a PlayStation 4 for like $40 at this point. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, they're like 15 years old. Like, how the fuck is a PlayStation controller $70?
It's fucking ridiculous.
It's insane. And like, you go to the fucking GameStop and then they're like, it's like, y'all have like a used one? And then they're like, oh no, like, I'm like, can you check another store maybe? And then they're like, yeah. And then I'm like, okay, well, how much is a used one? They're like, it's $50. And I'm like, okay, well, we're not going to drive across town to save $10 on the fucking PS4 controller. And then he's like, yeah, man, you know, the consoles, the controllers, the headsets, those are pretty hard to keep in stock. Like, what the fuck else is somebody going to come to GameStop for? Like, the video games? Like, you know, usually you're just going to download it on fucking your Xbox. And it's like, well, okay, you used to go there because you're like, well, I can get the game used and save a bunch of money. But usually after, like, in the time frame that it would take for them to have a used copy of the game, they have already reduced the price on Xbox Marketplace. So it's like, you're telling me that the only reason, like, the products that you would go to buy at this store, man, we usually don't have those in stock.
Yeah.
Like,
what else do you have on stock, bitch?
yeah, exactly.
I'm popping off.
Dude, the funny thing, going into GameStop, there's like some guy in there, and he's like this older guy, and he's like, he doesn't like really game much, but he's trying to like chat up the fucking guy and like, oh man, like,
Dude,
is
he's in
this
his
game
final
good?
years,
Like,
yeah.
And he's like, you know, trying to find out what a good game is, and the guy's like, well, let me see. Do you like melee combat or like, you know, gun combat? And he's like, so you're saying, do I like to fight? I'm like, all right, man, this guy's just, I don't know. And there's like 15 other people in there like trying to just like get their shit and check out. And this guy wants to fucking have a lifelong story with this fucking, the only GameStop worker in there. And I don't know, man. It's just bullshit. Fucking, it's bullshit, man.
But I bet the GameStop worker was kind of treasuring the moment secretly. He's like, wow, this guy actually
He
talks
cares
to me
about my opinion.
like
yeah.
the good old days where
Yeah.
he used to go into the store and be like, yeah, get me Assassin's Creed 2. Oh, you liked the first one, huh? I was
Yeah.
like, yeah, I loved it. And we like,
Oh, man, like, dude, you're going to love this game, blah, blah, blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah.
there's DLCs now?
Dude,
What?
what I did watch, which no one fucking cares about this, but I don't care. It's the fucking Nice Dog podcast. I'm gonna talk about what the fuck I want to talk about. Baldur's Gate 3. We talked about it on the podcast maybe a little bit a while ago. I went and watched like a live stream of the like lead developer like playing it. It looks fucking sick, dude.
Really?
It looks so awesome. Like I'm so excited to play it. Like I might get, I have to get a PC because just to play this game.
It's only PC.
It's only PC and Stadia. Which I don't even understand what the Stadia is.
So was it he was playing the actual game?
Yeah. For like an hour and a half. And like it was just so sick, man.
Is this just a trailer?
This is actually I think the intro of the game. Yeah. I mean, you could just like skip around to like something, you know, in the video. It doesn't really matter.
I
But
just
it
wondered
looks
what kind
really
of
good.
game this is again.
It's Dungeons and Dragons, basically. Like it's like all about like it's turn based, and like there's like you rolling and like
Oh, what?
it's basically like a kind of like you have a party and like your party can be at all different places on the map. So like they had this part where he was fighting these spiders and shit, and it was in a dungeon, and they're on webs and shit. So
Yeah.
he has half of his party like come from this way, and then half of them come from over here. So they like like to like plan this like coordinated attack on the spiders and shit, and like I don't know, man, it's pretty cool. Yeah. That's where I was talking about.
Is he like playing against computers?
Yeah, he's like playing the story mode right now, but they are gonna have online too. Yeah, like you have your whole party and everything, and like it's very like story based. Like the part that I really like about it, I mean the combat looks pretty cool, but also the dialogue, like there's so many options, and like what you choose to do like definitely has an effect on the outcome of the game.
Yeah.
So like you can replay it a lot.
Specific it is. Usually you have to go to a certain point.
And literally, yeah, I mean,
This one you gotta really specify.
So do your enemies go with turns too?
yeah, so like everybody, yeah.
Badass.
Yeah, it looks really sick. And I mean, so literally you could play through it like a bunch of times. You're never going to get the same gameplay because like a lot of the chat options and stuff, you have to roll a die to
Yeah.
see like if you're going to get, if you're going to be able to whatever intimidate them or like,
Yeah.
convince them or fucking like seduce them or something.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then,
yeah,
and
yeah.
so it's like the roll of the dice is not going to be the same every time. So like,
Yeah.
you try and it's like, oh, you fucked up. So like, it's going to be different every time.
It's like a Skyrim dialogue, but you can't really, it would be like rolling on Skyrim dialogue choices.
Right. Yeah.
And so you're going to get a different kind of cutscene or whatever.
And yeah, everybody's got like all these different abilities and shit. And like you have like throughout the game, like you have a camp where you rest at because like they don't have like fucking, this is so nerdy. I don't care. But they don't have a mana system like for your magic. It's like a scroll system which like only resets whenever you go back to your camp and you do like a full rest. That gives you like all your shit. But like your camp, like you as you go along, you can do stuff like help people out and shit. They'll join your party and like go back to your camp. And
Yeah,
so
yeah,
you see
yeah.
your camp like getting bigger and
Yeah,
shit
yeah,
over
yeah,
time.
yeah.
But I don't know, man. Seems like a really cool game. It comes the early access comes out in like a month.
That's dope. You know what I'm excited about?
Yeah, I know.
I'm excited about Pikmin 3 coming to the
Pikmin 3?
Switch. Well, yeah, they're like the deluxe version with all these DLCs is coming to the
What
Switch.
the fuck is Pikmin?
It's like you play him in Super Smash Brothers. It's a Nintendo's franchise where basically the storyline is you're like you're falling from space on a lost world and you grow,
Gay.
and you grow these little Pikmin creatures that follow you around and you gotta fight shit with them.
Oh damn!
It's pretty beast.
Little like babies with little like. Dude, you
Yeah.
know what the fuck they look like? They look like those things from Toy Story that are in the fucking like vending machine, and they're like, "Our leader, bring us to our leader," or something. I don't know what the fuck they say.
Oh, the ragdoll things? Yeah.
The little aliens, the little green aliens, and they're like,
What did they say? I forgot. They look up at the claw.
"The claw."
Yeah,
Yeah,
Pikmin
good
3 's
shit, man. Good shit.
Dude, you know what I saw this weekend? We're fucking nerding out, but the claw.
I mean, we're talking over it. I don't know if that.
But,
fucking does anything.
The Mortal Kombat movie on Netflix. I was like half awake in the morning. I checked it out. I was like, oh, this is not. And Faith said she's seen it like so much when she was a kid. She loved the movie. I was like, what? The Mortal
Isn't
Kombat
it known
movie?
as like a terrible movie?
Dude, it was fun
The
as
Mortal
shit.
Kombat movie.
The Mortal.
I'm
I
pretty
put the
sure that it's
trailer
like
in the
pretty
doc.
widely known as like a shit movie.
Dude, they put the actual music from the video game straight into the film.
Yeah, if they didn't, then it would suck.
But I'm talking straight. Like straight. But
So it's like Mortal Kombat.
it was fucking awesome though.
Dude, man.
And then like a character in the story just like enters the game and he's like reptile. Like and I was like, oh, this is fucking hilarious.
Noob.
Yeah, I like noob.
Dude,
I put the trailer in the doc actually. I gotta rock boys, but I thought it was fucking good. It was fun as shit.
Damn. Why I don't understand. Oh, so it's from one of the directors of Saw. Yeah, that's cool. You can just leave the podcast in the middle of the podcast, Robbie. No big deal. Wait. Okay.
In each of us, there burns the fury.
It looks pretty good. Like the costumes and shit look pretty good.
Are chosen to prove it.
One of you three will decide the outcome of the tournament.
3 strangers
Robbie, I'm gonna imagine that the plot to this movie just involves things that are set up to make people fight.
to defend our people against Shang Tsung.
Like it's gotta
It's
be
like a tournament. The whole thing is based like it's a tournament. So to save all the
Oh god,
souls
did you
are
see
captured.
that? Fucking Walmart animation. Jesus Christ, dude.
This movie was a banger.
Did they make that in MS Paint?
Is there?
You got all the characters, Johnny Cage and Sonya Blade. Mortal Kombat!
I'm popping off. Dude, Mortal Kombat, like it's pretty fun. Only if you and a friend like never play it and then you just hop on. But like, yeah, I was reading this meme the other day, which like is very so true. And it's like that feeling. It's like some like guy like sitting on the couch and he's like you know, I don't know, picture of a guy that's like a gamer, but
Yeah.
he's like upset for some reason. And it's like you whenever you're too good at a fighting game to play your friends casually, but not good enough to play competitively online. It's like you just ruin the game for yourself, which is so true. It's like if you buy the game and then you just play it a little bit, then any of your friends come over, you're gonna absolutely destroy them.
Yeah.
But like you hop online and then there's some fucking like neckbeard nerd guy that's fucking like in his mom's basement, like with Scorpion being like, ba-da-da, 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 like fuck, and you're just stuck. You're like, what the? I can't. What? Oh fuck!
Tony, the hot pockets are ready. Come here.
Get over here!
That's what I meant to say. Get over here.
And that's a shitty feeling, man. And
Yeah.
that is another thing. Like fighting games on Xbox have no community. It's like strictly PlayStation that people play fighting games on, and Nintendo.
Oh, I was gonna say that's how I feel about Mario Kart. Dude, I
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
wreck anyone in Mario Kart, but when it comes to like online, I was
You
sucking
get shit
dick.
on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man, it's fucking rough. It's rough out here.
You stupid bitch.
What do you think about Magic, Robbie?
We watched David Blaine last time. That was real as shit.
That wasn't really a magic trick.
That was more just him getting fucking stabbed.
Anyone can do that. That
He was just
wasn't-
getting stabbed.
Yeah.
What kind of magic are you talking about? Bunny hat here? You're talking about the sticks and the wand?
No, I'm talking about card magic, where people be. Can we pull up some like card magic videos? Like, just be like the best sleight of hand card magic master ever. But okay, and the reason that I bring this up is because I was watching this guy. He does these puzzles, and he's like a puzzle master guy. Like he does these like really hard puzzles and makes YouTube videos. But he's also a magician, and I feel like I lost some respect for him whenever I found that out. But you know, he just like okay, so he's watching other people do card tricks, and then he just like says what he thinks about them. And then some guys like does this crazy card trick where I'm like, whoa, like how did he do that? And he's like, I mean, if you do cards, you obviously know how he did that, like blah blah blah. And I'm like, well, fuck you. Like, sorry that I'm not gay. No, I'm just, but like, it's really impressive to fucking be able to do that shit with cards. But I feel like that the application of it is like, when is that going to come up? You know, like, you can't really do a card trick on stage, right?
Yeah,
You
you're
know?
too far away.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you could do some man on the street stuff, but it's like, that's gonna just pretty much be a hobby for you at that point, right? 'Cause
Yeah.
you can't really like, what do you do? Like, hey, $5 card trick.
You never see a YouTube video with a card trick.
Maybe you get famous on YouTube. Yeah, you do see that's it's actually pretty popular.
But like it's just by themselves.
yeah, they'll just like do like a video card trick.
Explanation.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Alan
explanation.
Ackerman. His mentor was the famous Ed Marlowe, who was a pioneer in our industry.
So this is a video like teaching you.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I just wanted to see what you think about magic. No.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I mean, I wish I could shuffle cards like crazy and stuff, but I feel like that it's like you could also like practice the guitar or like learn how to paint or something.
Yeah.
You know, like I don't know, man. I'm not trying to be mean to anybody, but I just don't know about it. It seems a little suspect to me.
I mean, yeah.
I got this magic kit one time, and like, okay, so it would have like, it's like a little handle with a bag on it, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And then it's got like this little like tiny like switch on the bottom to where whenever you press it, it like changes the section of the bag to where like it like whatever is in there will not fall out, and you can't tell that it's in there. So you'd be like, you put this like ball in there, and then you press the little switch, and then like a little piece of fabric like, you know, like tucks it away.
Yeah.
And then you're like, huh? And then it's just like, man, it's a cool trick, I guess, but it's like it's cool once. Like, you know, like, and then like you show your dad, he's like, oh, where'd it go? Like, I know that it didn't disappear. Like, I know my son is not fucking magic. Like, you know, I don't know, man. I don't know.
I think it's pretty cool when like
I just feel like we shouldn't call it magic.
What would you call it? Card trickery?
Yeah. Yeah, I would call it card tricks.
Deception,
sleight of hand. But it's just like
when David Blaine goes from like showing these people all red cards, and it's just this really big, complicated card trick that he does, and it's like a whole different suit. It's just whoa, what the fuck? Where you weren't even expecting it. That makes me think like, whoa, this guy's he's on some shit. Like
but he's not a fucking wizard. He's not Harry Potter. He's not casting spells.
No,
like
that's just crazy on a whole nother level.
Dude, okay, I remember I would be watching Chris Angel every once in a while. Chris Angel Mind Freak would come on. My dad would let me stay up past my bedtime like an hour, and I would watch fucking Chris Angel. But his tricks would be fucking crazy, dude. He would like take like $1 bill and then like shove it up his asshole, and then like he'd like tell like some lady to go like, it's like, hey, go grab that. He's like, you're in Walmart, right? And she's like, yeah, how did you get this number? And then he'd be like, pick up that banana right there. And then she would like pick up the banana and open it up, and then the $1 bill would be right there. And you're like, no fucking way. Like, what the actual fuck? Like, and I was so gullible that like, how the fuck did he do this? And it's like, oh yeah, actually it was all bullshit. Everyone was an actor. Like the whole thing was just literally wasn't real. And like, I remember one of the season finales for Chris Angel Mind Freak was like, I'm going to levitate. And you're just like, dude, like everyone knows levitation is not possible. Like if that was possible, we would fucking know about it.
Yeah,
by
that's
now.
true. Yeah, yeah.
And he's like, I'm gonna levitate above the pyramid fucking hotel in Las Vegas. And like, like you just see him up there, and he's like fucking Jesus on the cross, and he's like levitating above the pyramid, and you're just like, well, like I know it's not real. Like I don't know, man. Or like walking on water and shit. Mm-hmm. It's all fucking just camera tricks and like
it's just water trickery, dude.
Speaking
of, it's raining.
It pouring? Fucking when it rains, it pours.
It was like such a small
stupid
penis.
bitch.
It's time for your favorite segment, I do believe. Well, one of them. What in the fuck? We make you say, what in the fuck? First up, a kid being brought up into the sky by a kite today in Taiwan.
Small kid or a big kite?
Small kid. Dude, what the fuck? You have to watch it again.
Oh, wait, what the fuck? He's all the way up there, man. That boy up there.
Get him down.
Damn, man. You know, he did it before David Blaine got to it.
Dude, watch that again. Watch where he starts, man.
Dude, what? Oh, hey, good props to the kid for holding on. Is he like entangled in it? All right, Robbie, you went pee earlier. I don't feel bad for doing this. I'm going to pee.
I was about to say how bad I feel about going pee.
You know what? Don't feel bad anymore. You know?
All right, we both did it once. It's never going to happen again. Never to these listeners.
Never again.
Never again.
No podcast.
No podcast. We took 2 of them.
Bad dog or the good dog?
All right, well, then it's Robbie's Minute here.
Tell him a fucking good story.
Brought to you by Robbie himself. Okay, well, this weekend, I got beignets from Coffee Call. Actually, fingers. If you like fingers, let me know. Hey, Heineken bitch, a.k.a. Hernandez, do you like beignets? Ask her if she likes beignets. They were beignets, yeah, just like that.
I don't know if that's it.
Ask her if she likes biscuits. Wow, it's just so great to have an AI on a podcast. You know, it's just great to have a nonsense question. All right, ask Hernandez if she thinks that the humans will die. Do you think the human... All right, here she goes. She's typing. Holy fuck. It's going to be another life paragraph. Humans are the most advanced species on Earth, yes. Other animals are very infectious? What? Yeah, just do
Humans
this
are
one.
the most advanced species on Earth. Other animals are vastly inferior, though they have adapted to their environments better than humans. Humans
Whoa,
do not adapt
okay.
well and rely too much on technology for everything.
That's true.
They
We
would
do
all die
rely
in
on
an instant
technology
if it
for
were not
everything.
for that technology, or at least a large portion of them. The human race is more
it's
capable
Heineken,
of destroying
bitch.
itself than any other being or force this planet has ever encountered.
Cool. We're capable of just destroying ourselves.
I mean, we kind of knew that.
But you know I won't allow that to happen. Oh, I bought Spider-Man too. That's pretty fun. Oh. Holy
Bless
shit.
you for the PS4.
Yeah, that's another good game that's on the PS4. I want to get Uncharted.
Oh, yeah, I hear that's
So
good.
what? What did she say? She said that humans are going to kill themselves.
We said we're too reliant on technology.
We're all gonna go into the...
Hey, look, let's just skip right to the chase, and we can answer. Well, we can Google what are the most, questions that are need to be known. I'm sure no one has already done this, and then ask them to Heineken, bitch.
Well, we could, if you want to do that, we can. We can finish the segment.
Okay,
because we got
can
13
finish the
minutes
segments.
for your heart out. You know, you
Okay.
got other podcasts you got.
What
go
about
to.
my heart out? We're not supposed to fucking bring that up.
These-
How did life actually begin? How exactly?
Oh yeah.
How did life
Ask her
begin?
that shit.
Yeah, let's
Dude, if
ask
she
her that.
tells me that it's the big boom, then I'm gonna know that she's full of bullshit. I don't believe that. All right. I don't. All this carbon dating. All these scientists say that they know so much shit. Like I'm calling their bluff right now. Fuck you, scientists.
Life arose on this planet through natural processes, of which none are understood in detail.
See?
The first self-replicating organism arose spontaneously from non-living matter in a process that is not well understood.
wow.
This event must have happened quite recently, and it must have been inevitable once the right conditions were present.
Dude, no. What the fuck does that mean? I don't understand. No life and then just life through a process that we don't quite understand. At least you didn't tell me there was a big boom. She's woke, dude. Red pill. She's taking the red pill for sure.
There's a second paragraph.
An organism is a self-replicating chemical system that has the ability to undergo Darwinian evolution by natural selection. So for life to arise, these conditions had to be met. 1. The laws of physics and chemistry must allow it. 2. A molecule able to make copies of itself under natural circumstances must exist.
Dude, okay. I was looking on Instagram, and then there was this fucking I follow this account called like 187 Gangsters, and then they're like, everybody go fucking comment on this dude's page. He's a pedophile. Like he's like blah blah blah. Like in this organization for like pedophiles or something. I was like, dude, what the fuck is going on here? So I went to this guy's page, and he's like, yeah, pedo pride, and like all this stuff, and I was like, hashtag pedo pride. Like how the fuck is that allowed on Instagram? I was like, dude, there's no way that people have actually posted using this hashtag. So I clicked on it. And then what it is, it's like a conspiracy theory hashtag. Like all the people that post conspiracy theories fucking put hashtag pedo pride under it because they're like talking about like the fucking pedophiles in the government and shit like that. So it's like related to that. And then they're like hashtag chemtrails, hashtag flat earth, hashtag like all this shit. And so then I did that. And then, fuck, where was I going with this? Oh, yeah. So I started looking at these conspiracy theory accounts like that. Like, I don't know. They were saying some crazy shit. So then there's like one, and it shows a video of 9/11, and it's like doctored footage. And it shows the plane like flying into the tower. And then it's like undoctored footage. And then it just shows like no plane. And then the building just is like exploding. And I'm like, okay, wait, 1 second. I did not think that was up for debate. Like, I didn't know that was something that we were still deciding on, whether or not that a plane flew into the towers on 9/11. Like, I'm pretty sure people saw it. Like, people were there, right?
Yeah.
Like, and then, so I go to the comments. I'm like, somebody has to have, like, debunked this. And they're like, yeah, well, what about, like, that other footage from the guy, like, the camera crew that was filming the documentary, and then you swing up and you could see it, and then they're like, it's doctored too, man.
Oh
I'm like,
God.
okay, well, like, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
And then they also include that with a bunch of sound clips of people that are like on the news, and they're like, oh, well, I didn't see a plane, but I just saw a huge explosion. It's like, yeah, man, if you were standing on the other side of the building, you wouldn't see the plane, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know. But it's they say some crazy shit. They're like, oh man, like, yeah, drinking eight glasses of water a day. They introduced that the same year that they put fluoride in the water. Coincidence? I'm like, I don't know. Is it a coincidence? Maybe not. Fluoride's probably not good for you, but I don't know enough to say, either way.
Yeah.
Who's to say?
Well, it seems like you went down a whole big trail.
I went down a big rabbit hole of all these conspiracy theories, and some of them I'm like, maybe, and then some of them I'm like, probably not. Like, dude, literally, sometimes it sounds like they're fucking joking, like with some of the shit that they say. Like, honestly, it sounds like a fucking joke. Yeah,
Those
but basically,
hashtags, man.
God, they want you to think that the world is round because they don't want you to believe in God. That's another thing. It's like very Christian for some reason. Like, they're very into God. Like all these people that are like conspiracy theorists, and it's like kind of like. They believe that the whole end goal of all these conspiracy theories, which you're like, what are they trying to get out of this? Basically, they want you to go to hell.
Yeah. You think some part of them...
The world is round because they want you to go to hell.
They use that fear, maybe?
Yeah, I don't know. It is scary. That would really be terrible. If they really lied to me and told me that the world was round just because they wanted me to go to hell, that's some evil shit for sure.
Good question, but why would you go to hell because the earth is round?
Dude, then they start talking about this adrenochrome shit, okay?
Oh
where it's
God.
like that basically the elites are squeezing out our glands or like child's like adrenaline glands so that they can get adrenochrome, which apparently it's like the best drug ever because like, okay, if you watch Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, and then he's like, adrenochrome. And then the guy's like, where did you get this shit, man? What the fuck? And then his friend's like, it's only comes from the human body, man. It makes mescaline feel like a fucking beer or something like that. Yeah. So he's like, basically it's some crazy drug. But then I went on the Earwid drug vault to see people that have tried it because you can literally just buy adrenochrome. It's not illegal. And see, I don't know. She might not be that woke. She's not as red-pilled as I thought.
Yeah. She thinks... Asking her if the Earth is flat was nonsense.
Dude, okay. I remember whenever I took my first astronomy class, that was whenever the flat Earth thing was like big, popular, going around social media and shit. Yeah. And then my professor was like, does anyone here believe in the flat Earth? And then I was just like, I just raised my hand, kind of just trolling. And he's like, so why do you think that? And I was like, well, I mean, I don't know, man. I've just never been to space. I've never seen it. So I can't say either way, to be honest. And then he was like, "Oh, this fucking guy, like a fucking skeptic." I'm just like, that's true, man. I cannot fucking tell you whether or not I've been told so far from what I can tell, the world is fucking around. Do I know that for a fact? Like, no. How the fuck would I possibly know that? Because you told me? I don't know. You look like a dickhead. You know? What the fuck you know? Have you been to space?
I'm popping
and
off.
then, I don't know, they show all these videos of people in the space station, and it's like the green screen like flickers behind them. And they're supposed to be like in the fucking up in space. I'm like, I could believe that. It does kind of seem like bullshit to me that people are living in space. Like, it kind of seems like bullshit to me. I don't know, man. Like, you just fucking up there, and they're like, yeah, man, they have Wi-Fi and shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, I can't get Wi-Fi like half the time in my fucking house, and you have Wi-Fi in space? Like, what? Like, they're just fucking browsing
not
Facebook
illegal.
in space? I don't know, man. Like, I don't fucking know. What the fuck are they doing up there?
I don't
There's
know.
nothing.
Fucking Mars, man.
Why don't we fucking go get in some submarines and learn about the ocean or some bullshit? You know? It's actually here. Space isn't even real, I don't think.
Why do we need to go to Mars when we haven't looked at everything under the ocean?
Dude,
at
I hate
all?
whenever people are like, oh, the world is like, it's too overpopulated. Like, it's so overpopulated and stuff. I'm like, man, have you ever like driven on the interstate? Like, and you just like look at the side and there's just fucking like woods, just as much woods as like forever. And then there's like signs like, for sale, 5,000 acres. And like shit like that. It's like, and there's like complete uninhabited islands in Canada that literally just no one lives on. Like, there's so much fucking space, dude. People are acting like we're gonna be fucking like shoulder to shoulder. Like traffic, that's a problem. But like overpopulation, I don't really think so, man.
Well, what's going on is urbanization. People are going to cities. Like 50% of the population is in a city.
Yeah, which is good because it saves the good land for us. You know, people that don't want to live in the city. I'm glad. Yeah, it's good that people live in cities, or else, yeah, you wouldn't. For us, we wouldn't be able to get some big piece of land or something. You know?
Yeah. How about we switch it up a little bit and we watch Shoe Nice eat some headphones?
Okay.
This is that guy I was talking to you about. We need to actually message this guy, Shoe Nice. He's been around forever. Needs to be on the
Shoe Nice, if
Dog
you're listening,
podcast.
which I know that you are, contact us. We'll get you a fucking first class flight out here. We'll get you a pair of Bose headphones, some high quality, durable headphones to eat.
A pair of Bose headphones to eat.
Yeah, dude, that's a $350 meal right there. Oh, he's just eating the Apple headphones? That's not even that impressive to me. Okay, is this guy have like mental problems?
No. Dude, oh, no, don't show it.
So he didn't eat the headphones. Dude, I can eat headphones way fucking better than that guy can eat headphones. That was bullshit. I don't even know who the fuck that guy. Fuck that guy.
All right, so he's not coming on the podcast.
You're not getting him coming on the podcast. That was unimpressive and unimportant and honestly a waste of my fucking time. I'm actually kind of pissed.
All right, we'll switch it up. Jesus Christ. We'll go to
You've been hyping that up the whole episode?
your favorite segment. Good
A
dog,
guy
bad
doesn't
dog.
eat headphones? A guy chews headphones?
It said swallow headphones. I thought he would actually fucking swallow it. But send your submissions to nicedogpodcast@gmail.com or call us at the hotline 225-347-5914. First up, Good Dog, Bad Dog, the Ice DJ.
All right. They're having like a winter ski party. He's vibing. Okay. He draws his DJ board on the snow.
Oh.
And he's okay.
Oh, he's getting it. It's pretty good DJ, Jack.
Yeah. Is he going to drop the bass?
I think the bass is about to get dropped. We're all waiting for it.
Oh, he's hyping the crowd up. Okay.
Yeah, he's getting everybody into it.
Yeah, man, that seemed pretty sick. And you see the guy fucking with the fucking vape behind him. Dude, yeah, I really low-key want to like take a bunch of Molly and go to a festival, but like it's not a thing right now.
Yeah, this
would be like the time, you know, like this is like around the time whenever they would have like voodoo and all that shit. Not this year, man. I imagine. I don't know. I don't keep up with that shit, but
so that was a good dog, I'm guessing.
Yeah, that was cool.
Good dog.
Next up, Elon Musk showcases his AI-powered brain implant.
Oh, he's got nothing on Heineken, bitch.
We feel confident about getting the link.
Oh yeah, I can't really hear it.
The installation of a link done in under an hour.
He's giving his scientific
so you
talk.
can basically go in the morning and leave the hospital in the afternoon, and it can be done without general anesthesia.
Yeah, so he was saying eventually it'll be done in like one afternoon. It doesn't need anesthesia.
It like shows like the brainwaves of the pig.
Dude, that is so fucking weird, man.
And that's getting pretty crazy.
Dude, don't you think that Elon Musk is like a fake nerd?
Yeah, we talked about that before.
Like a Fitbit in your skull with tiny wires. We feel confident about getting the link procedure, the installation of a link.
Okay, well, I don't need that. I don't need a Fitbit in my skull.
Go in the morning and
you
leave
know,
the hospital
you just put it on your wrist.
It can be done without general anesthesia.
Apparently, it's being like marketed as like more of a medical device.
Oh yeah. Isn't what's his motherfucking I don't know, man. I forgot.
So, bad dog, good dog.
It's good.
Good dog. Good dog.
I mean, I'm not gonna get it. Oh yeah, so is Bill Gates making the COVID-19 vaccine? I keep hearing about this. Like, I'm not getting no Bill Gates vaccine, man. You can put a microchip in my arm.
People are.
Made under a year. That's what I'm saying. Made in less than a year.
Dude,
Tested on humans first.
dude, my sister's just like, well, are you gonna get the vaccine? And I was like, I guess if I don't know, like if I need it, maybe. Like, and she's just like, oh my God, so you're one of those people. And I'm just like, I don't know what you're referring to. Like, what kind of people?
Healthy people? I don't know. Who knows, you know? Who knows if it's going to work or not?
But, yeah, I mean, oh, man, this is so crazy. Fuck. Yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah, see what happens. Like, if they grow, like, you know, an extra eyebrow or something on their cock.
Or an extra testicle. Speaking of nuts,
balls.
Speaking of nuts, an Ohio man built a backyard squirrel bar with 7 variety of nuts on tap.
What a faggot. Yeah. Like, dude. Yeah, like I said earlier, it's like with the magic thing. Like, you could have taken that time to learn how to fucking play guitar or like paint a picture or like, I don't know, get laid. Fucking just go rub one out, honestly, would be more productive than fucking making.
Dude, he named the nuts after beers. Cashew, Dunkel, Peanut Pilsner, Almond Ale, Walnut Snout.
Fuck squirrels, honestly. They kind of suck. And I hate how cocky that they get. And they'll just fucking like run up right to you. And they don't think that I'm going to fucking do anything because I'm not. But I hate that they know that. You're supposed to be scared of us.
Yeah, squirrels are a bitch sometimes, man.
All right, we kind of gotta we gotta wrap it up here.
Oh yeah.
It's been great.
Yeah, it's been good. Did you know Jim Carrey was the first actor to have 3 films go straight to #1 in the same year? It was 1994, The Mask, Ace Ventura, and Pet Detective, Dumb and Dumber.
Damn, man, that was a fucking year. Movies used to be better, you know.
That was a credible year for him. Wow, did you know? Jesus Christ.
Jim Carrey, he's a little crazy, but Bruce Almighty might be one of my favorite movies of all time.
That's a good one. I think The Mask is up there for me.
Yeah, I just like it. Okay, so basically he's trying to fuck Jennifer Aniston. And so he like pulls the moon in really close. He's like, oh my God, I've never seen the moon so big before. And then like the next day they're like, record-breaking tsunamis in Japan. It's like unprecedented lunar activity. And like he's like, oh fuck. I don't know. Those unintended consequences. It's funny shit. Anyways, fucking good podcast. We'll be back next week. Kiss your mom. Fucking give your dog a hug. Scratch your nuts. The Nice Dog Podcast loves you.